think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
Last week.
The Four Nations face off was on,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
that had me thinking about
Mm,
all this
I
talk
got a lot
about
to say
like,
about that.
yeah, I know, that's why I figured this would be a good topic
Yeah.
to talk about.
Yeah.
It had me thinking about like nationalism and patriotism and how it affects us on a daily basis. And I know I've always had these thoughts baked into my mind, especially after 9/11. But I was just curious where you guys stood on like the net positive and the net negatives of nationalism and patriotism.
Okay, cool. So, well, first before we get into the weeds, yes, thank you. Can we have like a general definition of the like what are those two things? Because I think they can gotta get people use them and argue about them, and
Yeah,
sometimes they're
yeah.
like using them interchangeably. So, like when you say patriotism and when you say nationalism, like what do you mean specifically? Like
Exactly.
just your definition.
So I'm actually going to go with the literal definition.
Perfect.
And you're right, Chris. Most people do conflate the two. They think that one is the other.
Yeah,
But
so hit us with the actual. If you have it up on your screen, like hit us with the actual definition, because I actually might, in my mind, not distinguish the two correctly myself.
so patriotism is a love and devotion for one's country, while nationalism is love and devotion to one's country above other countries.
Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
splitting hairs a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised those two words are in the dictionary when they're. On a good day, you could be a patriot. On a bad day, you could be a nationalist. But
Mm-hmm.
okay, but so you're saying okay, and then so in your thesis is like you think both of those are kind of like a net
Yes.
negative.
Which is rare because most people tend to swing on patriotism is good, nationalism is bad.
Yes, yes.
But I think both are problematic.
Okay, and real quick, because then we'll kind of start to pull it apart and just riff. But like, what was the reason why you think they're both negative in the grand scheme of things?